And they're off. Once again, starting out of sight. Once again, starting out of sight. Once again, our starter starting out of sight. Might be like Keelan. Testing 1, 2, 3. 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 And it's coal dust. Or no, is that? No, it's Private Attack in the lead. Private Attack in the lead. A gap of 5. Make it 10 to Coal Dust in second place. Another gap of 3 back to Move West. Now ranging up alongside of him is Can't Find My Keys, and Incomplete completes the field of 5 up and over the first, and it's a huge lead for Billy Santoro and Private Attack. 15 lengths as they head towards the driveway. And now moving into second is James Steerhoff and Can't Find My Keys, and another gap of 3 back to Coal Dust, a length and a half to Move West, and then Incomplete is your trailer as they move across the driveway. They record, Sam's films record no matter what, so I can't stop announcing. So they've gone out of sight behind the training barn, and showing the way was Private Attack and Billy Santoro. Can't Find My Keys, having moved up into second place. Right following him was Coal Dust. And Move West close to him, and your early trailer is Incomplete. Testing 1, 2, 3, and we're back in action. But unfortunately, they're out of sight, so there's not much information we can give you other than Private Attack showed the way as they cross the driveway. Can't Find My Keys in second place under James Steerhoff, and he was followed closely by a grouping of Move West and Coal Dust, and Incomplete was your trailer, waiting for them to emerge. A new course this year. They'll spend even a longer time out of our sight, and unfortunately we have no field reports, so we'll have to wait till they emerge behind the house for the first time to update you on the placings. Once again, Private Attack out to a big lead early. Let's see if he's held on to most of it as they come back into view. And it is Private Attack with a 4-length advantage in second place. Can't Find My Keys, gap of 2 behind him to Coal Dust as they head behind the studio. But it's Private Attack and Billy Santoro over Can't Find My Keys, and Coal Dust goes right there, only a length and a half ahead of Move West, and Incomplete is right behind them. Across the driveway, first time past the steward's wagon, and showing the way, same as it's ever been from the front, is Billy Santoro on Private Attack. He gets to that one. First, up and over, saving ground is Coal Dust, and you can throw a blanket over the rest of them, as Can't Find My Keys right there in second place now behind Billy Santoro, Private Attack, and Stuart and Move West now move towards the back. First time under the wire, and it's Private Attack with a slight lead over Cold Dust. Then comes Can't Find My Keys, Move West, and Incomplete. But once again, 7 lengths covers the lot. But Billy Santoro will have the slightest of advantage over James Slater and Cold Dust as they go out of sight across the driveway. Can't Find My Keys in third. Another gap back to Move West, and Incomplete moves up alongside him as once again they move out of sight behind the training barn.
I got a good view of everything. Thanks.
We're all pretty close together.
We need to hire a guy. We need to hire the same guy that does
the radio over there.
No, but we also need to hire the same guy that does your meet and does the manor, and I mean this. Yeah. Bill Miner does it as a volunteer. I mean, it's sweet of him, but it's you get what you pay for. I mean, you know. My father once called a friend of my sister's that dropped a whole tray of Waterford champagne glasses. She might be the only free help he ever had. It wasn't worth what he paid it. Dennis Mitchell.
That ain't his.
So continuing on out of sight, but it was still anybody's game as they cross the road. Once again, there's a new wrinkle to the course. They'll head out into the country, diverted way to the left, which will delay the time. It takes them to come back into sight. But this time they will be running in earnest. And from the wire, it was Private Attack with the lead. But as they went out of sight, once again, you could throw just about an 8-length blanket over the entire lot. And it's still Private Attack, and moving along with all dispatch, Billy Santoro now with the lead as they head around the studio. It's Private Attack and Billy Santoro. Incomplete now moved into second place and heading towards the leader as they head towards the driveway. Saving the ground up at the front. It's Incomplete. Here comes In Can't Find My Keys. Not done yet in the middle. It's Private Attack. Private Attack with the advantage. Incomplete on the outside trying to press it. These two come to the left. Incomplete with the lead. Private Attack all out. Can't Find My Keys trying to make it up, and it's two together as they come to the board fence. Right over the gun as a pair. It's going to be all hands and heels to the wire. Private Attack and Incomplete. Those two coming to the wire. It's going to be awfully close, and the winner is too close to call. Private Attack with the advantage. Incomplete on the outside trying to press it. Come to the last, Incomplete with the lead. Private Attack all out. Can't Find My Keys trying to make it up, and it's two together as they come to the board fence. Right over they go as a pair. It's going to be all hands and heels to the wire. Private Attack and Incomplete. Two coming to the wire. It's going to be awfully.
The number 3, Bob Kingsley's Incomplete. Trained by Ann Stewart, ridden by Charles Fenwick III. Carrying the honors with the number 6.
And they're off.
They're off.
And as our field emerges heading towards the first, it's Battle Off with a 3-length lead over Sandyland there in second. Then comes Vinnie Boy, and behind them is Comanche Station. And now at the back, it's Silver Banker. Coming across the first field at the front, it's Battle Op with a 5-length advantage over Sandyland in second place, just half a length. over Vinny Boy, who now comes up alongside at that fence. Then it's a gap of 3 back to Comanche Station and another length to Silver Banker. Getting ready to head across the driveway for the first time, and your leader at the front, as from the start it's battle up, but the lead down to 5 lengths over Vinny Boy. He's joined on the inside there by Sandyland. Now moving up is Silver Banker, and as they go out of sight, your early trailer is Comanche Station. So at the front, as they head behind the training barn, it's battle out, showing the way, lucky number 13, and they'll be out of sight for a while. Unfortunately, as we said, we have no field reporters, so we'll have to wait for them to emerge once again behind the house for the first time.
Well, I know he would make up what was happening. Yeah.
I don't do it that way. Either let me see it, tell me about it.
He didn't have this problem.
I tell you what, you can. I'll give him twice when I'm getting paid today to come back and do it.
He's got a conflict of interest in this race. He'd say his horse was way ahead.
So once again, waiting for the horses to come back into view behind the house. New course this year, go further out into the country, and it takes a commensurately long time to come back into view. And they are back into view, and at the front it's still battle up with a 5-length advantage over Comanche Station. And as those two head around the studio, it's battle up and Comanche Station, and both of them going at it. Still one time more to go around. And it appears that we have lost Sandyland, either that or he is trailing by at least a zip code. As we have information now, he is a faller, and back to the race at hand right in front of us as they come to the stack fence, and it's battle up with the lead over Comanche Station, and Vinny Boy right behind them in 3rd place, and your trailer is Silver Banker as they come to the board fence. It's battle up, leading as he has from the start, up and over that one, and it's a tightly fought contest between stablemates, Vinny's Boy and Comanche Station as they come to the post and rail. Battle up over that one, takes some of it out. Vinny Boy jumping into 2nd place there, another length back to Comanche Run, who has lost a stirrup. They're trying to get it back as they head towards the driveway, and another 10-12 lengths back to Silver Banker across the driveway, and it's battle out by 5 over Vinny Boy in 3rd place, still trying to get his iron back. It's lead the first one, but this time they count. Once again, they'll be out of sight for a while, and we'll just have to wait for them to reemerge behind the house at the top of the stretch. Once again, we're down to 4. Sandyland is out. Battle Up by 30. Waiting for the next horse to come into view. It's Battle Up with a commanding lead at the front. Battle Up running away with this one as he heads towards the driveway. Nobody else in sight now coming into view behind the studio. It's Vinnie Boy and Comanche Station, those two stablemates running together, but they've got a lot of running left to do, as does Silverbanker, who now appears as well, as Battle Up the Gray, a commanding performance up and over the stack fence, just the panel fence left to come, and here comes Battle Up, checking over his shoulder. No square, no jack, doesn't need to look back anymore, as Battle Up does this as easily as it can be done. He's going to win with George C. Clement in a gallop. The number 13 Northwood Stable Battle Up, ridden by Brooks Durkee. A tremendous performance. And now coming in for second, it's going to be Comanche Station. In third, Vinnie Boy. And our fourth finisher will be Silverbanker.
Checking over his shoulder. No spare, no jack. Doesn't need to look back anymore. As Battle Up does this as easily as it can be done. He's going to win the George C. Clement in a gallop. Number 15. Battle Up, ridden by Brooks Durkee. A tremendous performance. And now coming in for second is going to be Comanche Station. In third, Vinnie Boy. And our fourth finisher will be Silverbanker. His son Connor accepting. Trained by Regina Wells and ridden by Brooks Durkee. Congratulations.
Horse like ran away with the race, no?
Yeah, I mean, he's a front runner, so I'm a little worried that he was going to be scooting away too fast, but it was set up perfect for him, so. And he jumps like $1 million, so we couldn't be happier.
So, got any big plans for this horse?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. So. For a second,
oh, wait, hang on.
It's Justin Batoff and Prospector's Strike. Another length, 5 lengths back to Tallow. And right next to him is Air Rolo. And True Slew is your early trailer, but making all the running out at the front on Prospector's Strike. It's Justin Batoff heading towards the stack fence all by himself. And just like another schooling day here at My Lady's Manor, as he next approaches the board fence with a considerable lead in second place. They're all biding their time behind him is Tallow, Airolo, and And at the back is True Slew as Justin Baitoff and Prospector Strike. Gallop for the first time through, and well done indeed as they go over the post and rails. Riding just over a year, this jockey, and truly impressive in his progress so far. And as they head towards the road the next time, it's Justin Baitoff on Prospector Strike, Alex Martin and Tallow in second place, followed by Arolo. And now making a move from the back, it's Ed McLaughlin and True Slew, who's going to move into second place as they roll out of sight once again. But at the front, Prospector Strike, no spare, no jack, not looking back. It's Justin Baitoff trying to take this one wire to wire.
Only the same enthusiasm was there when you were in the set.
They're golden. Cyril, you can doubt my talent. You can doubt my horse flesh, but you could never doubt my huevos. Okay?
Hey, Michael, Justin did it. Wow.
A year. The kid's been riding a year. That's all right. I don't care. That's worth the price of admission right there. So we're still waiting for them to come back into view. Behind the house, it was Prospector Strike. And young Justin Baitoff with the lead. Everyone else marking time. Waiting for the leader to run out of gas.
There's people running across that fence. This board fence. Last time, those two girls ran across it.
So can he do it? Can he air it out on the lead? The anticipation grows as we wait for them to emerge and back into view. And there they are, and it's Prospector Strike and Justin Baitoff, and he is not looking back. He's got a huge lead. Call it 30, 40, as he heads around the studio. Justin Baitoff on Prospector Strike, and he's all out now as he heads for the driveway. Looking for the rest of the field behind him. No one yet in sight. And only one we can find, but none of them are close to Justin Baitoff and Prospector Strike as he gallops towards the stack fence. Emerging way in the back, it's True Slew and Ed McLaughlin, but Justin Baitoff not stopping. He's rolling as he heads towards the board fence. Victory in sight, checks over his shoulder. There's nobody close to him. Prospector Strike and Justin Baitoff up and over the last one, and he's going to gallop through the stretch. Another impressive winner. Here comes Prospector Strike, second here last year. No longer the bridesmaid, but the winner. And now heads up on the course, ladies and gentlemen. Coming from the next zip code, it's True Slew and Ed McLaughlin. And an impressive performance indeed, as there's your winner of the Foxhall King Trophy. Just a
Congratulations to everybody.
Go at Hopkins and riding in the ring every once in a while.
Athletically, anything else? I mean,
I surfed and I played some lacrosse, but I started riding with Sarah Stein about a year and a half ago. She put me on my first horse, and then a year ago, Michael conned me into coming out and exercising some of his horses with our trainer Rachel, and it's been a lot of fun since.
Were you scared?
Well, a little bit. Tried not to think about it. My horse refused on the second jump, and we spun around, and fortunately we got him over. But
In the race?
yes,
Refused?
on the side that no one can see, fortunately.
We got a man back there, but you won the race even though the horse refused and you had to circle around?
That's what they tell me. Yes, he's a good horse. He's a little tough. Just started riding him, and he's taking good care of me.
Except at the second fence.
Except for that fence, but we'll let that slide.
All right, well, he won. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm impressed.
And they're off, and still out of sight as they climb the hill to the first. The first in line is foiled again, and Anna McKnight with a 3-length advantage over Michelle Durbin and Set Sail as they come to the first, another 2 lengths back to Serena Martin and 6'4" Kilo all the way at the back. And as they come by us at the lead, foiled again, and Anna McKnight, length and a half over Michelle Durbin and Set Sail, a gap of 3 back to Dreaming of Glory, and then another 15 to our early trailer, 6'4" Kilo and Serena Martin. The lead clearly belongs by a length and a half to foiled again, and Anna McKnight over Set Sail and Michelle Durbin. Another 3 lengths back to Dreaming of Glory as they cross the road. And still your trailer is 6'4" Kilo and Serena Martin. So out of view for the first time, and going easily indeed on the lead. Anna McKnight, a nice hold to foiled again. Michelle Durbin trying to stay right behind her on Set Sail. And Dreaming of Glory, your trailer. Excuse me, Dreaming of Glory right there in third at 6'4" Kilo, your trailer. So around the back of the training barn and out of sight, and we'll have a pleasant way to enjoy this Chamber of Commerce weather here at Atlanta Hall Farm, in the heart of the Elkridge Harford country. As this quartet of 4 lady riders heads out into the alfalfa field, and should be back into view in just a couple of minutes. And the number 4, 6'4" Kilo, has pulled up. Take out the number 4 down to a trio. The number 4, 6'4" Kilo, has pulled up. So once again, we're left with a trio. The 1, 2, 3, Set Sail, Dreaming of Glory, and Foiled Again. Foiled Again had the lead. When they were out of sight, and things haven't changed much at the front. It's still foiled again, but right with her is Michelle Durbin on Set Sail. Those two running as a pair, still a long way to go. Just the first time past the steward's wagon, and showing the way, foiled again, and Anna McKnight being closely marked there by Michelle Durbin and Set Sail, still in the picture, way back, Dreaming of Glory, but she's going to have to go to sleep and dream awfully hard to catch these two in front of her. As it's a huge advantage, and it's turned into a match race on the front end, and it's still foiled again with a slight advantage over Set Sail and Michelle Durbin. She's trying to take back now as they come to the post-pin rail in front of the steward's stand, and foiled again does that nicely. In fact, takes out the little help from Michelle Durbin, and it's a 2.5 advantage for foiled again, and Anna McKnight over Set Sail Michelle driving and Dreaming of Glory starting to pick up the pace behind them, still about 30 to 35 lengths out of it as they head out of sight once again across the driveway. And as it's been from the outset, your leader, the number 3, foiled again, being marked closely by the number 1, Set Sail, and Michelle Durbin. We'll have to see you Dreaming of Glory.
Come up with some kind of nightmare for our front runners
on the backside. She's got a lot of ground to make up, but still plenty of ground to do it. So once again, they're out of sight amongst the wilderness. And we'll get back to you when they make the turn by the house up at the top of the stretch. I do for a big, have a big, I had it, still didn't do anything good. It's actually, something you can call these races better from here than anywhere else. I tried it every other way you could do it. You got up in the, but you get a great view of the backside, but you couldn't see what was happening on the turn because everything, all those trees from the house cut off like everything until they came. What's that? No, I want that I can move around the course with. All right, well, give me a helicopter then, Lenny. I'm trying to save money. No, it's fun. Is it really? No, I heard a song about it in the 60s when I was a kid, but other than that, that's as close as I ever got. And they're back in view. And it appears that we have on the lead, it's still Anna McKnight checking over her shoulder and Michelle Durbin fading in the distance on Set Sail as foiled again, has a 15-length advantage as she crosses the driveway. Foiled again, and Anna McKnight just 2 fences left to go. Michelle Durbin and Set Sail trying to make up the distance. Dreaming of Glory still doing just that in third. But here comes foiled again, and Anna McKnight looking over her shoulder. Michelle Durbin has just 1 board fence left between her and the finish line. Anna McKnight and foiled again, coming to the last. Up and over that one, and now she'll just have to gallop through the stretch. Michelle Durbin has a tough one there and goes down. So it's Anna McKnight and foiled again. Dreaming of Glory coming up over the last, but it's an easy win for foiled again and Anna McKnight. And picking up second after Michelle Durbin's unfortunate accident there at the last. Dreaming of Glory will pick up the place.
Foiled again, owned by Lindsay D. Dryden Jr., trained by Joe Davies and ridden by Ann McKnight.
This is your first time out, right? Yes, it is. And then you kind of said you never wanted to do this, from what I understand.
I said I never wanted to do this. I wanted to go to the Olympics for show jumping. But I went to college, fell in love with art, and now I'm an art dealer in New York. And you can sort of be a weekend warrior and do this. And my family, they're good at it, so
a weekend warrior for Steve.
And the flag is up. Heads up at the finish line, please. The flag is up, and they're off. And it looks like Balaclava as everybody's running, and so are half the ponies. Going very nicely indeed, though. There's Cherry under Xander Martin now getting some competition from I Love You in this moment. I Love You making a move, but the winner at the end will be the number 3 Cherry. Big race for third place. Here comes Blackie. A great challenge from Ashes, but it's not enough as Blackie secures the third spot. Still on the course. We'll have to find out if there's any...
Flag is up, and they're off.
Here they go. Look, here they go.
Just like balaclava, as everybody's running and
No cantering.
Going very nicely indeed.
Uh-oh.
There's Jerry under Xander Martin.
I see a canter.
We'll have to find out if there's
Look at all the handlers here.
protection or calls of foul, but taking the winner here, number 20, Jerry, Xander Martin, and Adair Martin, Jerry. We'd also like to congratulate the rest of our entries.
You know, okay, and they're off. And they're off. And heading up over the first once again, showing the way, your field master, the Elkridge Harford huntsman Jeffrey Hyde. And Rod Cameron, the number 5 on Midnight Classic, is shadowing him just about 7 lengths behind. And then another gap of about 8 to Galway Grace. And then coming up, Mercatus Homicide, and She's a Tiger. And as they head, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, and we're back. Heading across the road, and once again in the lead now by 5.5 lengths. It's Midnight Classic and Rod Cameron over the number 3 Galway Grace. The other terrific, I can't even see it. So, continuing along in our senior field masters case. Once again out of sight. And we'll wait till they emerge from behind the house at the top of the stretch. About a 10-length gap on the rest of the field, means everybody's well in control as they head around the studio. And now Rod Cameron and Midnight Classic are getting a run for their money on the outside, and it looks like Celeste Prouty on Mercatus, who certainly knows her way around Atlanta Hall. So not the finish yet, don't get too excited. Once again, they all need to stay behind the field master. Not hard to miss Jeff Hyde on that pretty gray as he comes from the back fence. And he's up and over that one, and almost as a team from Cameron on Midnight Classic, and Celeste Prouty on Marquetas are right behind him. Now Marquetas closer. The Midnight Classic and coming up on Fieldmaster Jeff Hyde. And looking for some company as Ron Cameron taking back as they come to this post and rail. Jeff Hyde flies it, Celeste Prouty over it. Ron Cameron manages to get over it, and a heck of an effort there from Midnight Classic and Ron Cameron. And bringing up the rear is Stephanie Moore, but at the front it's Celeste Prouty and a very game Ron Cameron on Midnight Classic, another 5 lengths behind, then a gap of 3 to Galway Grace, and then comes Stephanie Moore on Homicide. So you now. And it's nice to see the Fieldmaster Jeffrey Hyde at the front. And everybody else closely grouped behind them. And as they head across the driveway, they haven't been turned loose yet. And everybody's still in with a chance, but Celeste Prouty right there on Marquetas. Rod Cameron also trying to make a run on Midnight Classic. Stephanie Moore getting closer to the action too. And now they get turned loose. Here comes Celeste Prouty on Marquetas. Celeste Prouty trying to make the most of the home field advantage. Midnight Classic and Rod Cameron making a run out of the stretch. It's going to be Marquetas as they come across for Midnight Classic second. And in third place is She's a Tiger and everybody up and over the first. The field in good order. It's Emma Woodward and Pepper in the lead. Followed by Summer Storm and Aaron Botner. And Tahoe's Chief Red Cloud is your early trailer. As they take a left and head across the drive. believe this will be their last time around. And in first place, leading the way, it's still Pepper and Emma Warden, followed by Summer Storm and Aaron Botner, and Tahoe's Chief Red Cloud is still in third. And the Field Master
Sticks is fourth.
And bringing up the rear, the very distinguished race rider Mark Griffiths. Sticks to those of you who drink. And now they're being turned loose by the Field Master and Emma Warden with a lead on Pepper, trying to challenge now Summer Storm and Aaron Botner as they head towards the line. It's Emma Warden on Pepper. One last charge, but Emma Warden on Pepper is.
And now they're being turned loose by the Field Master and Emma Warden with a lead on Pepper, trying to challenge now Summer Storm and Aaron Botner as they head towards the line. It's Emma Warden on Pepper. One last charge, but Emma Warden on Pepper is your winner.
Why do you think I got to do that? Yeah. No. Will does the national. Will does the national and not cup. He does the two biggest damn Maryland races other than the Manor.
He gets paid handsomely.
Yeah, he gets paid. I'm still telling you. Uh-oh, we're underway. And we're off. Steady, steady, a lot of excitement up here on the wagon as they've come through the gap for the first time. Might help if I had some binoculars, but we do know the Field Master will be in front as they come to the hog fence. And it's Ice Bullet and Whitney Schweitzer right behind. And Singin' Hoist and Sarah Green not far behind. As we said, these Field Master chases, junior or senior, is usually a game of cat and mouse, and not usually decided until the last fence. So, only two, maybe 3.5 lengths, maybe now 4 as they cross the road, and picking up ground there, Singin' Hoist gets closer to
advantage, the number 7 over the number 8, Singin' Hoist with Sarah Green.
jump within a length and a half of each other behind the Field Master as they make the turn behind the studio. So almost time to be let loose, and not much left to judge between these two. And it may be the last race of the day, but possibly the most competitive. Both have a strong hold as they head across the driveway towards the hog fence and haven't been let loose yet. And it's Ice Bullet and Singin' Hoist. Ice Bullet and Singin' Hoist over the last one. And they've been let loose, and Ice Bullet with the advantage. Singin' Hoist now surges towards the front. Singin' Hoist, Ice Bullet on the inside, now trying as they come to the wire. Singin' Hoist, Singin' Hoist, Ice Bullet, it's going to be close, but it's going to be Singin' Hoist with the win over
Ice Bullet and Singin' Hoist over the last one. And they've been let loose, and Ice Bullet with the advantage. Singin' Hoist now surges towards the front. Singin' Hoist, Ice Bullet on the inside, now trying as they come to the wire. Singin' Hoist, Ice Bullet, it's going to be close, but it's going to be Singin' Hoist with the win over Ice Bullet.
Now we'll have the presentation by Patrick and Rod Smithwick on behalf of the Smithwick family here in the Alfred J. Smithwick Memorial to our two winners in the first division for the large ponies. Emma Warden owning, training, and riding Pepper to victory. And in the junior horses, our victor in the match race, Sarah Green on her own Singin' Hoist, which she trained as well. So congratulations.